For the rest of June, I'll be dedicating all of my LGBT anime and movie reviews to the victims of the tragic shooting at Pulse that happened in Orlando on June 12th, 2016. My heart and my thoughts go to the families of the victims and to all those affected by this tragedy. Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and I'm here today to review the anime film Doukyuusei, or Classmates in English. Now, Doukyuusei begins with Hikaru Kosakabe, a guitarist in a band who helps out a fellow classmate, Rihito Sajo, a honor student, practice for the upcoming chorus festival. The two slowly form a bond and end up falling in love with each other, and we follow the ups and downs of their romantic relationship throughout high school. So after Matt and I reviewed the yaoi anime Love Stage, which was... Many of you put in the comment section of that review that we should check out Doukyuusei, which would actually give us what we want to see from a yaoi romance. But unfortunately, Matt's back in Florida while I'm here in California, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to tackle this one myself. First, let's address some positives. The animation done by A1 Pictures is fantastic. They deliver once again. The animation is so bright and gentle, warm and welcoming. The backgrounds are realistic looking. The character designs are solid. A1 Pictures, you have one stellar animation crew. The Japanese voice actors, or at least the two leads, gave really strong, emotional, and real performances. They brought their characters to life through their vocal work. This especially goes for the guy who voices Kusakabe. I loved his performance. His semi-awkward and semi-erratic voice work gave a lot of character to this character. Now, though the romance story being told here is truly nothing new, I mean, if you've seen as many romance anime and films as I've seen, it just comes off as pretty standard and average. It's your typical high school romance story, but its execution is excellent. From the initial attraction to the sweet, tender, and intimate moments, to the conflicts both interpersonal and internally, to their thoughts about the future, all of it is done extremely well. And finally, I absolutely adored Kusakabe and Sajo's relationship. It felt genuine, it felt loving, it felt tender, it was emotional, it was deep, it was funny, it was touching, it was everything that I want to see from a romance. Whether it be a yaoi, a yuri, or a hetero run, it gave me everything I wanted to see. It fulfilled me. And though they have different personalities, with Kusakabe being eccentric and direct, and Sajo being timid and reserved, they just mesh so well together. You could almost say that they complete each other. Yeah, I know it was cheesy, but I don't care. And the sweet, delicious cherry on top of it all is that the basis of their relationship is not of a sexual nature. Hell, it doesn't even delve into the sexual realm of a relationship. There's only one time where one of the characters actually talks about having sex, but it's not with their partner, it's with someone else that might be knowledgeable about that experience. Mostly their relationship is based off of an emotional connection between the characters, them wanting to be with each other. That's exactly what I was looking for in Love Stage but didn't get. They finally brought it here in Classmates. So you guys were absolutely right in that case. But unfortunately, I do have a couple issues with this anime film. The first one is that because it focuses so much on the romance between Kusakabe and Sajo, which is the main focus, that's the one that needs to get the most attention, they don't get enough time to really focus or flesh out on other interesting elements that are presented in this anime film. Like, for one, Kusakabe is actually a part of a band, like he's the guitarist of a band, but we never really get to see him play all that often in the film, and it doesn't really feel like the band means much to him, and I know for a fact that it kind of does. There's one part in the film where they talk about the band kind of going their separate ways, and I thought this would have been a very monumental moment for the character, but they kind of just shrug it off, and I'm like, I would have liked to see more of that. There's also this one guy whom the characters refer to as Harusen. He's one of the teachers at the school, and to be completely honest, he was a very interesting and fascinating character who I wanted to learn more about as the movie went on, but he just didn't get enough time, focus, or attention. He shows up now and again, and there is some subtle hints as to what his character is like and what his sexual orientation is, but it would have been nice to see more of the character and actually see him give advice and bond with the two main characters, the two leads. But sadly, when your film is just a mere hour long, it doesn't really give you much time to flesh out all these other fascinating elements. And that leads me to my final issue. Because the film is just an hour long, not only do we not get to explore all these other things that the film presents us with, but the relationship between Kasakabe and Sajo is shortened terribly. Things that you would like to see explored in their relationship doesn't necessarily get explored. You only get little snippets, little snapshots of their relationship. And sure, they were able to cut out the fat of the relationship, but there are some things that I would have loved to see them explore in this film. Like have them going on dates or dealing with other people's opinions of them dating. We don't get to see that explored in this film. But honestly, all those issues that I just brought up can be seen as mere nitpicks, because overall, though I found some minor issues here and there, they don't really detract from the main focus of this film, which is the romance between Kasakabe and Sajo. It's handled well. I felt a bond. I felt a connection. I bought the romance, and that's truly where the focus should lie. And if they could pull off the romance, then they did an excellent job with this film, and that's why I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is definitely one hell of a film, and if you're a fan of genuine yaoi romance, check this one out. But anyway, what did you guys think of this anime film? Did you love it to death? Do you think it's excellent like I did? Or did you find it really boring, dull, and you didn't really like the relationship? Comment below, let me know. I got some more LGBT anime and movie reviews coming your way, and I do plan to review Finding Dory coming up this Friday, so stay tuned for that. I'll still be in Cali and probably going to be interrupted any moment soon by my family, so before they do that, if you would like to see more videos on this channel, be a part of the Black Critic crew, please hit that subscribe button below, like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I'm talking about the second, the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace YouTube!